My name is Jeremy Chang. This is my ECON1203 Excel training program, week 2 recording. Today's date is the 13th of June 2026, and my workshop is on Wednesdays from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to Command A to select all the data, and we're going to go here and we're going to format everything, including the height and the width, just to make everything easier to look at. Now, the second step is we're going to freeze this top row here and this first column. So what we're going to do is going to go to B2, then we're going to go to View to go to Freeze Pane. So we're going to freeze the pane. As you can see, now we can move freely, and the top row and the first column are locked in place. So in this case, frozen. So the third step is to get any of the hidden rows and columns, just to unhide them. So we're going to Command A, then we're going to go to Home, go back to Format. You see here, Hide and Unhide. We're going to unhide the rows, Format, unhide the columns too. Now the fourth step is going to get rid of any duplicates. So what we're going to find here is we're going to keep everything selected, go to Data, and we're going to make sure we remove all duplicates with this button up here. So as you can see, 5 duplicates have been found and removed, and 50 unique values remain. So now that we've done that to maintain data accuracy, there's been a slight mishap in the item descriptions. As you can see, bed is actually appearing as B-E-N-D. So what we're going to do is going to Shift Command down, select this, Shift Command down. Keep doing that until everything is selected. We've got a few blank spaces we'll deal with in a second, but select everything here, and we're going to go to Home, Find and Select, Replace. As you can see, it's already been inputted, B-E-N-D, and we're going to replace with bed. So replace all. As you can see, 6 replacements were made. Going to close that. Bed is now bed. And like I said, these missing datas, we're going to replace them and highlight them. So Command A to make sure everything is selected. Then we're going to go Conditional Formatting, New Rule, Classic, only format cells that contain blanks, and we're going to make sure it's yellow. So now that's done, all these blank spaces are highlighted. So that was the first one. This is our second data sheet. So what we're going to do here is very similar to the first one, just Command A, adjust the formatting. So adjust the row height, adjust the column width, just to make it easy on the eyes, same as the color, change that to white. So the next step is going to select this whole row. As you can see, it's kind of congested here, all the data. We're going to separate these. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go to Data and Text to Columns, press Next, make sure comma is selected so it will look like this, as you can see in this preview. Press Next, Finish, and as you can see, everything's been split up. So now we're just going to Command A everything and format it again because it is a little bit out of whack. Okay, now that everything is done and easy on the eyes, what we want to do is we want to make sure that these two, the first name and the family name, are in one column together. So we're going to insert an entire column here in between transaction record and date. We're going to do sales person full name. And going to input a formula. So that formula would be this. And this, that, and then the first one. And then press enter. As you can see, combine the first two from column A and column B into one. So we're just going to drag the formula down. As you can see, pretty good. And because this whole thing is a formula, if we try and copy paste it, we'll just copy paste the formula. So what we're going to do here is we're going to copy all of this. So Command Shift down, copy this, and then we're gonna paste special, and we're just going to paste everything without the formula, so just the values. As you can see, we pasted that down, so we can just get rid of the first two columns here. Delete. Everything is pretty much in line with the other one. As you can see, transaction record, salesperson's full name, same thing here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to collect all this. Oh no, we're going to do something called data source. So this is all new data, while the first one was all old data. So new data here. And we're just going to grab all this, copy, and then paste it under the first one right here. Another thing I'm going to do is going to do data source right here. This was existing, so can make sure that's all existing, done. And then as you can see, everything lines up pretty well. Transaction record, full name. And then the last step is we're just going to do the very bottom here, total sum, where we're just going to sum together all of these values. So we're going to use the formula sum, and we're just going to do that and add together all of these values. And that's it.